Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very special Planet Zoo live stream. My name is Tim, and I'm your community lead. Super excited to be here today. We always love doing these different kinds of streams, and of course, I'm not going to be alone doing this. I was supposed to have a co-host, but he didn't turn up yet, so I'm not really sure where he is. I don't know if you've seen where...
Hi, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just having a bit of a nap.
You're just having a nap?
Yeah.
We were gonna... Do you want to do the stream?
Oh, it's now?
We're just doing it now.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm good.
You want to come say hi to everyone?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just give me a second.
Come out. Okay. He's just going to finish his nap. And,
yeah, I just need to get dressed.
Okay. Right. Just give him a sec. We'll just give him a sec. There we go. There's 1 foot. We're nearly there.
There's the other.
There's 2. So we should be there soon. Okay. We're all good. We're all good.
Hi, everyone.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Welcome to the stream, Jans.
Hey, thank you, Tim.
It's, welcome to our little campsite.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I've been here a little bit.
I mean, you've been here for a while.
Yeah,
I didn't even see you in there.
Yeah, having a bit of a nap. Hi, folks.
Great. Hi, everyone. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about our news earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, it's been exciting. It's been an exciting day.
It's been really exciting.
Yes.
So we've got update 1.11 to talk about. I'm going to stay warm with the fire.
It's nice and toasty.
And then we're going to take advantage of the fact that we are here with our campfire and tell you a couple of stories that we want to share. So,
yeah. Ooh, I like telling stories.
Should we start by
Campfire.
just checking who's in the chat? Because
Let's do it.
I was too busy distracted by the fact you were intent to say hi to anybody.
Sorry.
Yeah. So let's see. I can see the president of Zoo.
President of Zoo, shout out.
You here.
Bacon Play, hello. Welcome.
Dutch Lions in the chat.
Red-Eyed Jedi,
in the chat.
A Wilton, welcome.
Everyone's going to have to say hi again so that we can read. If you all say hi, we're just going to have to say a lot of names really quickly.
Simply Savannah,
Destiny Raven Silver,
Marlon's here, Caesar Creates,
Giorno Pizza,
Level Wolf, Swifty Folklore, shout out,
Big Duck Energy, Broken Riri, Iragna, Kuroneko,
Old Country,
Queenie, Lydia, we know you're here, Lydia.
Lydia's here, Heather G is here, shout out to the mods.
Oh wow, this is going fast. So many first-time chatters as well. I love to see it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Rosette in the chat. Hello.
Shout out to the Explodinator.
Oh, I love it. There's so many of you.
It's so good.
It's so exciting.
Love to see it.
All right, so hello everyone. So we're going to be keeping an eye on the chat. Whenever you see us looking down, that's because, as you can see, we're camping. We didn't bring our laptops today.
Yeah.
I know you're over there. Laptop. I usually bring a book, so I brought paper.
Yeah. I mean, that's same.
Yeah. We thought we'd stick to what we know.
Yeah. Stick to the basics.
Exactly.
Yeah. It worked for our ancestors. It's going to work for us.
Exactly. I mean, growing up in Norway, you probably did a little bit of camping.
I actually did. Yeah. I was a scout when I was younger. Yeah.
And we've got lots of places to camp as well here in England. So definitely did some as well. So we're well versed and ready for today's stream.
Absolutely.
So shall we kick off by talking about update 1.11?
Let's do it. Let's do it. 1.11.
Where should we start? I think we start with your favorite.
Sure. We will start with my very favorite. I've been doing. So this is a joke that needs some explaining, but I've been doing this quite a lot when I've been explaining this in the office or just talking about it. But yeah, one of my favorite things is because I love the educators. Yes. I think it's a great addition to the game. And now, if you have an educator in an exhibit after update 1.11, thank you. The educators, when they're at an exhibit, they will literally pick up the exhibit animals and show them off. And I think that's super cute. The safe ones.
The safe ones.
Obviously. Some of them
where it's safe for them and for the animal, of course.
Some of them are a little bit venomous, poisonous.
Some of them. Like
forget what the
poisonous frog, for example.
Yeah, poisonous. And so, you know, it's a bit... Maybe you shouldn't handle a poisonous frog, but yeah, they will pick these little creatures up and hold them out, and they will do so one-handed or two-handed, and in certain cases, they will even have them sort of draped across their shoulders.
It's so cute.
Which I think is super duper cool.
It's really great. We've got on the screen an example with showing a turtle there.
Yeah, it's a very great example with the turtle, and so it's a way for the educators to do to be a little bit more like do some like demonstrations rather than sort of just quote unquote talking.
Simply talking.
Yeah,
because like going to be doing a whole lot more now.
Yeah, because with the habitat animals, they will throw them some food now and again, and now with the exhibit animals, they can sort of, hey, here's the thing, look at it. It's super cool.
I can see Sesk over in Twitch saying that they just pick up the poisonous turtle. we don't condone picking up poisonous animals. Only when it is good for you and the animal, that is healthy and no one's going to get hurt.
Yes.
It's the same rule for our educators. So you've been asked nicely to please don't put yourself in danger.
We've got Thrive in chat saying that it's such a cool feature. Caesar Crate saying, I love it that exhibits are getting some love, which is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now chat's trying to pick up rhinos and all kinds of things. The fire indoors is controlled. We're looking after it. It may be glowing and it's nice and warm, but it's
nice
okay.
and warm. Yeah.
This is under control. And Adam is on hand for if things do get out of control.
Yeah, he's just over there,
he's
over
yonder, be our fire
with a fire extinguisher, bucket of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case he'll just throw the bucket, throw water on us.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I mean, what could go wrong? It's not like we're covered in electronics or anything like that.
No, or flammable things.
No, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next part of update 111, shall we?
Yes. Let's do it.
Customizable exhibit backdrops.
Yes. Another feature for your exhibits. So basically, this will allow you to add any kind of image you want to your exhibit backdrops, because we want you to be able to artistically express yourself, and so you can add in whether it be a screenshot of your zoo. It can be, I don't know, maybe you want to add a photo of your mum, your dad, your brother, sister, girlfriend in there. Maybe just a big screenshot of the animal itself. It is very much 100% up to you. So as you can see here, this is one of the custom backgrounds that you can add in.
There'll be a few from us, as always, but you'll be able to make your choices.
Yeah.
Make good choices.
It's a very good way to add more sort of theming to your zoos. So let's say you have, one sort of biome theme over here and one sort of biome or habitat theme or whatever the case may be, then you can use these custom backgrounds to sort of enforce or exemplify that theme even more, and I think that's a really nice little feature. So yeah,
there's someone in Twitch chat saying that they're going to put a picture of themselves as if they're peering into every single exhibit.
Oh,
so
that's
like
interesting.
They're looking into
that's very interesting.
Like a vivarium at home and just looking inside.
Everyone looks like the what's the drawing? Kilroy. The line with the fingers coming up and the nose. Yeah, every it'll just be this in every exhibit. I like the idea of that. But yeah, and
like the Truman Show. Exactly, Lydia.
And so another thing that we should mention is that all 4 current 2D facades will be available to be used on any exhibit. So you can change theming around to suit the area instead of species.
Brilliant.
Which I think is really cool. So you can
see we had a lot of love in the chat as well for this change for the exhibits as well. So really great. Obviously, we sit here and we read a lot of stuff that you all talk about Planet Zoo. Yeah. So all of that feedback, we love reading through it, and it really helps us. So it's really great to see when there's things that you love, like today. Ever since we put the announcement live, we've basically had me and Jens and Lydia sat at our desks just going,
oh, it's so nice. Like everyone's just so excited. It's really good. Everyone's very happy to see that exhibits are getting some additional stuff to it, which I think is really nice. Absolutely great.
There's Ashwin TV asking, is it cold there at the campsite? No,
the fire's keeping us nice and warm.
It's keeping us nice and warm. We've got our hoodies on as well. We've wrapped up warm, so we're okay. I was running a little hot, so mine's unzipped. But
yeah, no, I'm just, in spite of being Norwegian, I'm poor at managing cold. I always get a little bit chilly, but the fire's good. Fire's nice and toasty.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm keeping warm.
Thank you for checking on us.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very nice of you.
Yes. All right. You know what? We could just keep talking about exhibits, I think.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's keep talking about exhibits.
Yeah.
So, exhibit population management.
Yes.
It's if you, I don't know if you saw the stream of me and Philippa in our zoo, Badgers and Badgers, Frog and Snake Emporium.
Things got kind of chaotic.
But we consistently had issues with, we're having a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
Had to get rid of a lot of frogs.
And those
had to make
frogs,
sure we saved the right frogs.
they like to reproduce,
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear about frogs.
Yeah, you get a lot of frog babies.
You do.
Yeah.
You do indeed. But so, we'll be having some changes for the way that we manage that.
Yes, absolutely. And I think this was also brought up by someone from the community, and I told the devs about it, and they said, yes, we're already working on a thing like this. So it's nice to see the community and the devs being in sync sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so exhibit animals, as we said, they can sometimes reproduce, you know, a little bit fast. So this is a way for you to sort of automatically handle any sort of overpopulation that happens in your exhibits. So you can set different rules for males and females of the species. You can set your max population count for each species. You can set priority filters. So for example, if you want all the oldest animals to be removed first, you can absolutely do that. If you want a certain sex to be removed first, you can do that. And you can also decide then what to do with the sort of excess animals, the animals that you don't want. If you want to put them in storage, you can sell them, or you can just release them to the wild as well. So you can sort of, I guess you can sort of use these for sort of the conservation credits in the game,
absolutely.
like just like a steady sort of slight
It's a
flow,
nice steady flow
of them coming in
there. Absolutely.
I think that's a really cool little addition. And you can also set custom exemptions on specific animals, which will then override your management filters. So let's say you have a very favorite, let's say you have a favorite animal in one of your exhibits. You can then make that one exempt from these filters to make sure that, for example, you know, Joe the snake will never be sold.
Joe the snake.
It's the first thing I thought of.
I feel like
Or Kevin the axolotl.
Every single zoo needs a Joe the Snake from now on. In fact, I want to see in the forums plenty of Joe the Snake.
Hi kids, I'm Joe the snake.
Joe the Snake. If we do have an exhibit and we have got Joe the Snake, and we want to make sure that we can see Joe the
I'm
Snake.
sorry I brought it up.
No, I'm rolling with it, Jens.
Oh, yeah, sure
We're
you
going to
are.
keep on rolling.
Yeah.
So if we have got Joe the Snake, we want to be able to see, correct?
Yes,
So we're
we do.
actually going to be adding that as part of the camera controls for your exhibits.
Yes.
So you'll have an orbit cam, which will help you with finding and getting much closer up and seeing your different exhibit animals.
Yeah, you
So
can.
lots of bits and pieces for the exhibits on this update.
Improvement to the interior camera, so you'll have some better views. And then,
Yeah.
of course, as we mentioned, the custom 2D backdrops, the automatic management, and the educator display.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
Joe the Snake.
Oh yeah, Joe the snake. Cottonmouth Joe. Salamanders got it in one. That's a good one. Cottonmouth Joe, very good.
It's incredible.
Also, shout out to Leaf for noticing my shoes. These are red shoes.
They are. We can confirm that
They are
Jens is
very red
wearing red
shoes.
shoes. Yes. So let's continue on through the features of 1.11.
Yes, let's talk a bit about it.
Got
So,
biome skirts.
yeah, this is the one thing that people asked us a lot about. So,
Yes.
biome skirts are essentially the stuff that's around where you build,
Yeah.
and where you
So
play.
outside the playable area. So we're going to be giving you checks notes. 12 new biome skirts
12 new
with
biome
one
skirts.
reskin design so that you've got more variation determining how it looks. So we're just always about creativity, customization, trying to give you more options. That's a lot of what we want to do here. After all, the creativity that you all have and we see daily over on the Steam Workshop is just phenomenal. It's like, as Harry would say, it's peak. It's just incredible. And we just want to keep seeing that, and we want to keep giving you those tools. So we keep giving you those tools. We keep giving you new things to play with.
Absolutely.
That's what we do here. It's
And,
pretty fantastic.
We should mention that the new biome skirts are, you can add them to new zoos. Unfortunately, you won't be able to add them to existing zoos.
Yes,
but
that's right.
We know a lot of you, whenever we release an update, go, time to make a new zoo from scratch.
Yeah.
So this is perfect for everyone who wants to jump in with a new zoo and get some, additional stuff and some
absolutely.
new stuff around the build area where you build.
Absolutely. So we'll also have a ramp terrain stamp.
Yes.
So that's, again, for all you creative builders out there, giving you more tools so you can build a ramp. Not sure what more to say on that one.
No, I mean, it's very, it's extremely helpful if you want to do inclined paths.
Yes.
Because then
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, this will allow you to just create a ramp, a fairly sort of slow, steady ramp going upwards, and then you can place your paths on top of those. And so it's very it's a way for you to much easier build sloped paths, which I think a lot of people will be very happy about.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat a little bit because I was too busy looking into your eyes that I missed out on what's going on in the chat. There's just some people saying things are awesome. There's Account Vanston saying very nice. Thank you for joining us.
Even saying the ramps are honestly super helpful. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Simply Savannah saying, no, we're using the vehicle track. I didn't know that was a trick people did. But people are definitely happy about path placement being a little bit easier, especially when it comes to sloped ramps.
Well, that's great. Alrighty. So we've got another screenshot to share for the next one.
Yes, we do.
So it's quite an exciting addition. I know the devs have been really passionate about adding this one as well, is Piebaldism.
Yes.
So this is another sort of color morph that you'll be able to get on specific animals, such as you can see here. So you've got, I'm not sure if we've got the full list. We've got, there you go, the Nyala, the pronghorn antelope, and also the springbok. So those animals are going to be able to have Piebaldism at the moment.
Yep.
It's, again, it's something that's quite rare, but also can be really beautiful when you see it in these different animals.
So I mean, you can see it in the screenshot as well.
See it right there.
These look incredible. And it's a way for us to add just a touch more variety to your zoos, to your zoo animals, and to your game, essentially. And I think they've done a terrific job on this. Absolutely.
You've got a few people saying in there that they love the additional stuff. There's Jess saying that they love it over on YouTube, so thank you so much. There's Ren saying piebalds are so cool. Absolutely, we agree. It's Queenie saying they're so pretty. And Danae going, oh no, it's so cute. Oh no, I can't handle it.
Peter, what is it? G-Rex saying, that's adorable, that's amazing. So it's there's a lot of love and hype for the Piebaldism as well, because
absolutely,
it's we're all about teaching and things like that in Planet Zoo.
It's super important. I've learned so much about animals.
Yeah, me too.
I've been working at Frontier, and it's genuinely one of the best parts that in the job, when you've just got animal facts and you're just reading them, and then we just sat there like, did you know this?
Did you know that? Like, I had no idea. But yeah, no, it's been fun seeing these come to life in the weekly meetings that we've had as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to people to get their hands on those piebald animals as well.
And always, if you capture any cool-looking screenshots, please feel free to share them with us. You can share them to our social channels, our forums. We take a look at Steam now and again as well, looking for screenshots that we share on our socials. And you know, as always, any zoo you've made, any decorations you've made, or any sort of, you know, anything you've made in the game, please upload it to the Steam Workshop.
I mean,
send it to
the Steam Workshop, and then the Planet Zoo account.
Yeah, Steam Workshop first, then Planet Zoo account. That's how you send it to us.
When I say us, the Planet Zoo account.
I mean, they can send it to me personally. Okay. I'll just forward it on.
You could also do that as well, to be fair. You could send it to us personally or the Planet Zoo account. We'll see it both ways, to be honest. So, whatever. Whatever. Let's talk about the next feature, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
We've got a screenshot for this one as well.
We do,
so,
and I like this one.
This one's
quite
great.
A lot. This one's really, really good.
Look at our hippo go. So, when an animal escapes, we've added for, I think it's mainly for some of the like larger animals, that they'll be able to now knock over bins and get a little snack.
Yeah, get a little snack.
So, I mean, we're all guilty of eating junk food, I feel.
Yes.
And it's not always the best for us.
I'm not sure if I've eaten garbage food.
Why would you be so judgmental of me, Jens?
I've eaten food that I call garbage. Does that count?
That does count.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, same for your animals. Whilst they'll be able to eat, it's not going to be too good for them. They're not going to be super happy about it. Same as when, you know, you've ordered a large pizza, you've eaten the entire thing and all the sides, and then some cookies and ice cream, and you somehow later do not understand
why you feel so poorly. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, but it seems to happen coincidentally each time you do that. So, you know, it's not going to be good for them either.
Yeah. We should mention. Do you want to?
No, you go ahead.
We should mention it won't make them sick.
No.
But it will impact the sort of overall quality of their last meal. So when you go in and check this, it will say like had a poor quality meal or something. So, you know, it might be that if you have sort of grade 3 food in their habitat, this might be more sort of grade 1-ish, or maybe below grade 1. Who knows?
Yes,
but
absolutely.
yeah, it won't make them sick because it's just food waste from the guests.
Yes. And so the final bit of update 1.11 that we have to share is we released the Sounds of Summer album.
We did.
And it was incredible listening to that music. Personally, I loved the Dev Diary. I think every single person that I've seen in the office that's in the Dev Diary, I've stopped them now in the office to tell them how much I loved the different sections and the different approaches they had to the tracks and why they approached them that way. Even if they needed to go somewhere, we had that conversation because I needed to let them know. It was just fantastic. So you'll be able to play it in your game on the speaker systems, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You've also got multiple different places that you'll be able to pick it up now. You can listen to it on Spotify, for example. I know it's on Apple Music.
Yes.
You can find it on Amazon Store.
It's on SoundCloud. It's on a bunch of different places as well.
Just all over the place. So you just can't really name them all, but streaming services and digital storefronts, you can now find the Planet Zoo Sounds of Summer, and you can find it in your game, or well, you will be able to. So you'll be able to use it on the speakers in game as well. And it is DMCA free as well.
So good news for all you content creators out there, whether you're a streamer or a YouTuber. You can use all tracks from Sounds of Summer fully DMCA free. Just make sure that you tag your videos or your content as Planet Zoo, you know, just to be on the safe side.
I mean, it's, you know, it's Planet Zoo sounds, Planet Zoo content, match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people are happy about it being DMCA free. Yeah, absolutely.
I wasn't looking at the chat. I was too busy.
8-Bit Josh saying DMCA free heart. Mewey saying very cool. Thanks. So yeah.
It'll be useful. That's
J-Rassic, lots of hearts. Deepstone Costco. That's cool of you guys. Everyone loves copyright-free music.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we wanted everybody to be able to enjoy it, and we wanted content creators to be able to use it. So it was one of the really important things when this project was coming together that we discussed, and we just wanted to make sure that that was part of it. So it's really great to see that you all love it, and I'm very much looking forward to when we watch your videos and we could just be there, just vibing along
sit there
in the background, and we'll be like, oh, it's here a giraffe.
Yeah. Shout out to all the content creators, big and small.
Yes. We love you all. Mwah. So, I think that's all we've got to talk about for 111.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
But, you know, we're at a campfire. We're at a campsite.
Yeah, we're at our campsite.
Yeah.
Should we do some story time?
I think we should do some story time.
Yeah,
I like story time. Yeah.
So, I don't know about all of you in the chat back at home, but as is tradition, when you're sat around a campfire, you tell stories, both cute and scary, and any kind of stories that you could think of, really, and you entertain each other that way. And, you know, you can bring a book, but it does tend to get dark, and then you can't read. So you do have to talk to each other. But luckily, we like talking to each other and telling each other stories. Why is that funny?
It's just the way you said it.
Okay, well.
I mean, I can see people in chat like a good story as well, because they're going,
I was about to say, is everyone in chat ready for a little bit of story time? We've got a few to share. I think YouTube is like, yes, let's go.
Imagine talking to people, says Lydia. Yeah, imagine.
Imagine talking to people. Wild. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Yes, I think the chat's ready. Everyone's ready for story time. All right. Well, we've got a couple. So I'll kick it off. I've got a story about.
Yeah, go ahead.
In true Planet Zoo fashion, it's about some animals.
Oh, it's about an animal. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, what other way would I kick it off?
I know, right? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. We're talking Planet Zoo.
We're talking Planet
Let's
Zoo.
talk about an animal.
Wonderful. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a black and white animal with a bushy tail.
Ooh, I love a bushy tail.
Love a bushy tail. Yeah.
What was that?
What was that?
Okay. Where did that come from? Chat, did you hear that as well?
I don't know what that was, but I'm going to go back to my story.
Okay. Yeah,
just keep an eye out, maybe.
Yeah. I didn't see anything.
That was weird. Okay, we're going to continue. So a black and white animal with a bushy tail is living in their home in the forest.
Yep.
And every day they would like to go for a walk around the forest. And they like to keep things neat, nice and tidy. They just, you know, vibing, basically, as one does.
As one does.
And then one day they made a discovery. Somewhere near their home, they found a strange, curious rock.
Okay, a rock.
A rock. It was a weird shape, and they didn't quite know what to make of it.
Right.
So they had a look at this and they decided, okay, this is weird, but there's just one.
Yeah. I mean, one weird rock isn't that... Yeah.
It happens.
It happens. Sometimes you find a strange
You find a strange thing, you write it off as whatever.
Yeah.
So you find this weird rock. And then, the next day, the skunk goes out for a walk again.
What?
Okay, that can't be a mistake, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's, will you hold my hand if I get scared?
What?
Will you hold my hand if I get scared?
Will you hold my hand if I get scared?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, good. We're good. We're good.
Deal.
We're good. Deal.
Yeah, bump on it.
Nice. All right. So the next day, this black and white animal heads out and finds even more of these strange rocks. And is looking at them. It's like, where did they come from? They're so peculiar because they've got such flat sides, something that they're not used to seeing in the area.
Interesting.
So which is pretty bizarre. So they're curious now, but they feel like maybe these belong to someone. So let's leave them be for today. So the next day, our black and white animal leaves at home and goes for a walk in the woods and finds it's covered in these strange rocks.
Oh my God.
And it just, what's happening? And not only that, they seem to be leading away from their home and away from where they usually walk to somewhere they don't usually hang out.
Okay. Ooh.
So that's it. Someone's being discourteous. These things are everywhere. We don't know what to do about it. So what does one do? Explore and find out.
Yeah, you follow the weird rocks.
You follow the weird rocks. Yeah. So heading through the forest, our animal heads down this path, following these little rocks. They're dotted here, they're dotted there, and just hasn't really looked too closely and is a little bit scared. This is new. There's a big change in the environment. You don't like that.
Yeah, no.
You want to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And as they continue that...
What in...
I don't like it when sounds happen.
It's just...
Okay.
It's just, is there something here?
I don't know.
I don't...
Okay, we're going to continue with the story.
Okay, go on.
It's going to be
story
okay.
time.
So,
story time.
They head on and they find, soon enough, they find a tree, this barren, broken tree, and there's this big hole at the bottom of it.
Ooh.
And everywhere are these strange rocks all around. Ooh. So, our brave black and white animal heads forwards quietly, carefully towards this hole. And it's like, what could this be? And they call out because maybe it's someone's home. And they go, hello? Is there anyone there? And in return, all they hear is this nasty little screech. And they don't know what to do. Oh my God, it's not that one. It wasn't that noise, that's something else.
That's something else. That's something in here.
That's something in here.
Where is that coming from?
Okay, well, I'm going to try and finish my story, and then we can maybe figure it out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's not. We wanted to have a nice, cozy stream, and it's being invaded. But anyway.
Let's go. Let's just go for it.
And after the noise, out of the hole comes a big paw. Oof. And it is covered in grey hair with long black nails. And our poor black and white animal is frozen in fear. It doesn't know what to do. It's just surrounded by all of these different weird rocks. There's some kind of monster coming out of the ground. What are we going to do?
I mean, run away?
Run away.
Yeah.
But they can't. They're frozen in fear. But then, what's this? A tiny little nose appears.
Aww.
And then a round face with big, curious eyes. And suddenly, someone says, hello. And our black and white animal thinks, this is, should I still be scared?
I mean, it sounds more friendly.
Sounds more friendly.
Yeah.
And this animal goes, I'm your new neighbor.
Aww.
Aww. And
That's
so
adorable.
our black and white animal calms down, looks around, and is like, okay, maybe everything will be all right in the end.
Yeah.
And even though this new friend has got somewhat of a penchant for cubic art, as one could call it, there's these strange little cubes all over the place.
Weird.
It's okay, because they seem to be friendly in the end.
Oh, that's
okay.
great. That's great.
See, my story had a nice end.
That's had a very nice end.
Yeah, it had a nice end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit spooky, but it turned out nice in the
It
end.
didn't help with the random whatever that was.
Yeah, no, I've no idea what that's about.
Okay.
That's, oof,
What do you
scary.
think of that story, Chad? Did you like it?
I mean, I think chat really liked it. They're definitely like that story.
It looks like it. Nice ending. Yeah.
Nice ending.
Thanks, Dutch Lion. Yeah, there's a few people making guesses as to what...
There it is again. Where is that coming from?
Okay, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Adam, have you seen anything?
Adam, have you seen anything? No, he's shaking his head. There's nothing.
Okay. I don't know.
What is that?
Okay. You guys know? Have you seen anything?
Yeah, let us know, chat. If you see anything, if anything sort of moves around, let us know. I mean, the smoke moves, but don't, other than the smoke and us.
Swifty Folklore saying great story. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Joel says, please be safe, Jens and Tim.
Yeah, we'll be safe. It's okay.
Okay.
Not only will Adam deal with fires, but Adam can also protect us in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
From
we don't know.
Whatever that was.
Ooh, well,
spooky.
Ooh, I'm glad you liked the story.
Yeah.
We got some more.
Good story. I have a story.
Let's go for your story.
So this is a story about me.
Oh, I love it. It's going to be a Jens classic.
Hopefully. We'll see. So when I was younger, sometimes your parents go away, but then your grandparents take care of you. And so I would often spend time with my grandmother over the weekends when my parents went away for whatever it was.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. Grandmother, love my grandmother. And we would often
shout out to Jens's grandmother.
We would often swap stories in the evening in order to pass the time because, she really, really enjoyed telling stories. And one of my personal favorites was a story about a hidden stash of secret treasure.
Oh, I love treasure.
I know, who doesn't?
I've gone in many abandoned buildings looking for treasure.
And this treasure was apparently just nearby.
Okay.
Yeah. So my grandmother and my granddad lived in a farm. And just outside the farm was a big forest.
Okay.
And apparently, in said forest, there were riches beyond my imagination. There was also danger.
Well,
which is why the riches were still there.
That's probably why we should bring Adam when there's danger. He can protect us.
He's right over there.
I know.
Yeah, we'll be fine for now.
Yeah.
And so she would share with me this legend of these secret treasures.
This dangerous treasure.
This dangerous secret treasure that was at the end of a dirt road far into the forest.
Okay.
And at the end of this dirt road, there stood a single house. And they said the house was home to a creature. A sly and crafty
creature. Okay.
Which would collect stolen treasures and hide them to keep them safe from prying eyes.
That makes sense.
I mean,
you're
if you have
treasure, you're going to look after it.
You,
absolutely.
And she would tell me that people would try to claim these treasures, but whenever they approached the house, they would be greeted by horrific wails and cries and howls and yips coming from the house.
Howls and yips. Okay.
They would also see movement coming from inside, movement from the corner of your eye.
Sounds kind of scary.
And there would be eyes peering at them from the darkness within.
But Grandma didn't tell friendly stories.
It's a bit spooky.
Her grandma's like,
it's a bit spooky,
I'm going to
but we got
scare
the
you until
campfire.
you fall asleep, Jens.
And word had it.
It's like, Jens, Eric, go to sleep. Scared.
And word had it that there were spirits in the house, haunting it where the treasures were kept. And no one had been able to go there and actually take the treasures for themselves. And so, obviously I had to find this treasure for myself. Of course,
Jens had to go mountaineering and find the treasure.
Foresteering?
Foresteering. Did you hear something?
Yeah, I don't know what that was new.
That was...
Is there something under the floor?
Yeah, I thought if I heard something walking. Okay.
All right, well...
Well, I can't see anything. Okay, let's continue.
So yeah, I had to find this house. I needed to know if these legends were true. And, I was young, a bit foolish maybe.
Careless.
Figured that many had tried, but I would succeed.
Jens is the one who finds the treasure.
Exactly.
Of Jens's grandma.
So I got a backpack, packed a flashlight, some snacks, got my jacket, warm boots, and I head out. And this is Norway, like mid-autumnal Norway.
Okay.
So it's cold, and it's like late afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's getting dark.
Yeah, still a little bit of light there.
But I walk into the woods. I'm all alone, and my feet go swish, 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 swish through the leaves.
Swish.
And I keep walking, and I walk down this road, keep walking, and then I find it. A narrow path.
Okay, we found the narrow path.
The road keeps going, but off to the side.
You found the treasure? You found the house?
Path. And on the path, I can see tracks in the dirt.
Yeah.
And I figure, there's got to be something here.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. There can't be tracks if nothing's been there.
I head down the path, and I hope at some point I'll find the house. And in the woods around me, I can hear these barks. I can hear howls. I can hear yipping.
Tenarian, don't be scared. We got you.
And it almost sounds like these are following me.
Oh my
God. I
God.
have no idea what this is, but it's just
being followed.
Constant around me. I'm being followed by something.
Okay.
And as I walk further into the gloom, I start hearing something that sounds like screaming in the distance. But I come to the end of the path, and there's a clearing. And there it is.
The house?
The house is
okay,
right
we found
there.
the house.
House is right there.
House.
And
I love it.
the tracks are leading towards the house. The tracks are leading into the house.
Get that treasure.
The wailing is louder. The screaming is louder. The howling, the barking, is a lot louder than when I came over.
Brave Jens.
But I'm determined at this point. I need to get this treasure.
Got to get that.
And it's been a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It's dark. Luckily, I have this flashlight, and I set forth, and I walk up the path, walk up the gravel path, crunch, 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 and I walk up to the door, walk up to the house, and the door is basically almost falling off. It's just hanging on by a tiny thread on these hinges. I push it open, and the tracks that I've been following are going into the house, in through the door. And there's a lot more of them inside. Like the floor covered with dust, old furniture covered with sheets, all of those sheets covered with dust and dirt.
Seems
and all
like
kinds
no one's
of things.
been there for a while.
No one's been there forever.
Okay.
But there's all these footprints, all these tiny, tiny footprints everywhere. But I do not know what they are.
It's nothing.
But
it's just
there's
you.
obviously something there.
Okay.
And all the time I'm hearing all these noises.
All these loud noises. Like that?
Just like that.
Oh my God.
Almost like that.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, well, there's something here, but it can't be haunted. Like,
Ghosts aren't real.
yeah, ghosts aren't real. But, just in case,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be on alert. And then I walk forward, I walk in, floorboards creaking under me as I walk, and I follow the footprints, and ahead of me there's a hallway. And the footprints are going in the direction of the hallway.
Follow it.
Through the hallway. Obviously I follow it.
Of course. How else do you find the treasure?
Exactly. So I
course.
keep walking through the darkness, and the yipping and the barking and the screaming is happening all around me. Above me I hear scurrying feet going pa 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 pa.
Oh, that's paper. I want to join in.
Yeah, just like that. And the footsteps, they lead through the hallway to a back door, and suddenly I'm at the back of the house.
Okay.
And there's like a garden clearing out there as well. And as I get closer to this backyard, the sounds are just intensifying. And I'm like,
and louder.
Maybe this place is haunted after all. Maybe they want to stop me from getting somewhere.
But that means you have to keep going.
Of course, I have to keep
Got to
going.
get the treasure.
And then I come into the backyard, I look around, it's pitch black all around me, but right ahead of me, I see a big mound of dirt. Just a big old mound of dirt covered in earth and soil and leaves and grass. But on the ground, there's a hole.
Okay.
And coming from the hole is a light, a glowing, deep light.
I may not know stories too well, but I think that might be the treasure.
Obviously, I have to see what this is.
Yeah, of course. You've come this far. How are you not going to go in?
I can feel it pulling me in. There's something about this light.
Intrigue.
I just have to know what this is. I take a step. I take another. Chills running up my spine with every single step I take. I am so close. This had to be the treasure I'd heard about. I mean, what else could it be?
It's got to be the treasure.
Exactly.
I think it's the treasure.
And so
I'm putting my bet on
come
it's
to the
treasure.
hole, and as I crouch down, everything is quiet. Suddenly, all the noise just cuts off immediately. So I crouch down, I look inside,
Okay.
but the light is just too blinding. I can't see what it is.
What's this treasure?
So I reach in slowly.
And all the loud noises are gone.
Slowly, and I put my hand on something, and I grab it.
You take it.
Slowly take it out. And it's not gold,
Okay.
and it's not jewels. But do you want to know what I found?
Yeah, we want to know what he found, right?
Do you want to know, chat?
Chat, we want to know what the
'Cause
treasure was.
I actually have it with me.
You have the treasure with you?
I have it with me, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course I want to see the
I have it in-
treasure.
I have it in the tent. Yeah, okay,
Mess
just
with
give me a
Jens.
second. Yeah,
I want to
just
see
give
the
me a second.
treasure.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, let's see what we got in here.
I don't even know what the treasure is.
All right, here it is.
Okay.
I brought it with me in this bag.
Okay, we've got a bag.
Yeah,
On
so-
brand.
I look inside. Here it is.
Okay.
You ready
let's
for
see.
this?
Yeah. Are we ready, chat?
I pull out my hand.
We're going to see what it is.
What I found was a big,
Yeah.
massive
Right.
pile of marshmallows.
I feel like I've been punked.
Whee!
He tricked me. He took advantage of my innocent nature and threw marshmallows at my face on a live stream.
Ow.
Boo you, sir.
Sorry, had to.
I'm like, I'm going to take a minute to just sort my hair out. There we go. We're good. I'm good now. Okay. Thank you for the ending to that story. Marshmallows everywhere.
We'll clean this up. It's fine.
Okay, we'll clean it later. Well, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Whew. Well, I didn't come here trying to trick you with my stories, but I got
I'm sorry,
one
Tim.
more.
I just had to. You know, Scout tradition.
Yeah,
To just,
okay.
To just
I see
do
how
like
it is.
do like that.
I feel like the chat enjoyed it. To be
yeah, I
honest,
think so.
you
They
know.
really did. They
Yeah.
liked it.
All right. Less of the laughing. More of the stories. I got one more. Got one more in the barrel.
All right.
See
Let's hear
stuff
it.
going on here. I saw someone saying that is Jens secretly Hansel and Gretel.
Am I secretly a Hansel and Gretel?
Yes.
Yes.
Sort of.
I
Except there
guess.
was no witch in the story, I suppose. So-
No. Norway did have a version of the Grimm brothers, though. There were two guys like traveling around, like collecting like fairy tales and things.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
like hit me up if you want to learn some Norwegian fairy tales.
Cool. Next story then, shall we?
Let's do it.
We wanted story time, we got story time. You asked for story time, we got story time. It's all good.
I love story
All right.
time. It's great.
We got one more story.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one. This is a story from when I was on a different camping trip.
All right.
So I've been on a few. I've told you some of the
Yeah,
adventures I've had in the past.
Yeah. I mean, you are a very adventurous fellow.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So we've got this one. It's slightly more like a little bit of a poem. So
Okay.
you can join me with some of the bits and pieces.
Edgar Allan Poe vibes.
Edgar Allan poem.
Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
All right. Let's get going, shall we? So, we're in the forest, and all around us there are the trees, and you can hear the trees moving with a creaking sound, and the wind goes whoosh, whoosh, and everything around is quiet. So, I set up my fire, and I start to read my book, because I have light now, because I have my fire.
Yeah.
Of course. So, there's another creak. Creak goes the wind, goes the trees. Creak go all the branches. And whoosh, was that the wind? It was probably just the wind. I imagine it was the wind. Then the creak sound makes me laugh. It's like, that sounded kind of weird. But it's okay, everything will be fine. And then other people with me are like, the creaking sound, that's kind of scary. They're not liking the creaking sound of the trees. But whoosh, it must be pretty windy out there tonight. Everything is maybe ramping up. And then, there's a loud noise.
It's a good sound effect.
Thanks. It's the power of
Power of
knee.
the knee, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I
like
gotta
boom.
learn that.
I could do it again. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? It's like, oh.
Okay, that hurt. That sounded like it came from in here.
That was me.
You sure?
Yeah, I can do it one more time. You ready?
All right, go.
Okay.
Yeah. I swear it's coming from in here.
I'm just
I swear.
Just good at telling stories. Yeah. So, I lost where I was in the story now. Too busy doing sound effects instead. Oops. So there's the creak. You can join me with it. There's the creak of the trees. There's the creak of that. There's the whoosh of the winds. And there's maybe like other noises start happening throughout the undergrowth. We're in the woods after all, and we don't know what is going to be out there. We've got to just be prepared, but we should be okay. So we hear the noise, and we hear again. We hear a thump. And it's getting closer and closer. We hear a thump again, and it's even closer. And then it's thump, 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 thump. And creak goes the trees, and whoosh goes the wind. You can join in. It's like thump, and thump, and thump, and thump, and thump. And then I get up, and I look behind me, and the hairs on the back of my neck start standing on end. Something is here. I head over to the tree, and I peek around the side of the tree, and suddenly, there's something there.
That definitely came from in here.
That's the noise I heard.
That came from in here.
That was it. That was the noise I heard.
What was that? What was that? Where's that coming from?
Oh my god. Okay, that came from there.
The tent?
I think that came from there.
But I was just in there.
I don't think it came from there. Okay, Jens. I volunteer you as tribute.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
Okay. We'll be right back.
All right, I'll be careful. I'll be careful.
Okay. We're just gonna find out. Jens is gonna be okay.
Tim, there's something in here.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Be careful.
I'll be careful. It's a bit. All right, I'm just gonna.
Okay. Jens has found something in the tent.
Be quiet. It's a bit scared.
Okay. Okay.
I found a little guy.
Okay.
I found a little guy, and he's got a.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a note on him.
Hi.
He's got a note from
Okay.
Lieutenant.
It is a wild animal. Maybe let the wild animal go.
I'll just let him go. I'll just let him go.
Yeah, I think. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Whoa, okay. Well, maybe we're not going to get any more anymore. I'm sort of like holding these. I'm just like.
All right. Well, there's a note from Eltanin.
From Eltanin.
Yes.
Eltanin.
Yeah, our colleague.
Yeah, I'm just surprised to have a note.
Yeah.
Let's find out what it says.
Read the note. Yeah.
Let's read the note.
So it says, "Hey there, everyone. It's Eltanin. Sorry I couldn't be there for today's special live stream. You know I love black and white animals, so I asked one kindly to bring over a message from me.
Oh.
I hope it didn't scare you too much. He kind of did.
Kind of did.
I really hope everyone has enjoyed today's special live stream, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Stay spooky."
It was lovely.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, we did get a little scared, I will admit. We didn't get quite to the point where we needed to hold hands, but we were okay.
Very nice gesture.
We did okay. Yeah.
That was
a
great.
lovely gesture. Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I got spooked.
A little bit.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very lovely. Very nice.
Okay. We can all take a breath now.
All right.
We're good. Is everyone else?
Shout out to Eltanin.
Yeah, shout out to Eltanin. We're doing finger hearts for this one. You just did that?
Yeah,
do
I just
finger
did that.
hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
My finger's a bit dumb, so I can't do the.
Can't do this.
Almost do it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what did you all think of the third story? What were your thoughts, chat? Did you like it?
It was great. Yeah, very, very moody, very sort of, like good sound effects too.
Yeah, thanks.
Not to mention.
Yeah, I worked hard on those.
Yeah, very, very good.
I did.
I appreciate it.
What did you think, chat? Let's see. I'm calm now.
chat loved it.
Tenarian has been freaking out in the chat over there. Let's see. Awesome. Very cool. Okay. I think there's some lots of the stories.
Amazing. So yeah, there's a lot of elephant puppet. Yeah, very good. Lovely. It was awesome. Swifty Folklore saying another story.
Another story. Just do stories forever. Just non-stop, 24 hours straight of us telling stories over and over and over.
I mean, I think some people would enjoy that, to be honest.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll see. Good stories. Yes.
Yeah. People
Lots
are
of love
really.
for it.
People are enjoying our lovely little campfire stories.
Yes, people saying
that's
I've
what I
watched
like
that
to hear.
stream. You're right.
See?
Okay. Well, I think that's the last of stories that we had prepared for today.
I think so. Yeah. I don't have anything else. I've sort of used up the one that I had.
It's been super nice and warm and toasty with the
Yeah,
fire
it's a great
here as
fire.
well. We've now got some marshmallows, so I think we could probably go find some sticks and we can roast them over here as well. Or just eat them off the ground. We're outside,
Hey, you want some more? I've got more in my treasure bag.
If you hand them to me nicely instead of like
Yeah, I'm not going to
attack
throw them
me.
at you. Yeah. Here you go.
Yay. I'm going to eat this in a minute, because if I eat this now, I'm not going to be able to talk to all of you at home. But just know that when we finish the live stream, I get to eat a marshmallow, so everybody wins. I think everybody wins.
I mean, you certainly win.
I certainly win. Everyone at home also wins. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today for our very special live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it, hanging out with us by the campfire here. Of course, we want to give a shout out to all of you for coming and being here. Always a shout out to Adam, who is helping run the streams. We've got Lydia and the mods over in the chat. You're all wonderful. It takes all of us to make this happen, so we're super, super happy that you're here. Otherwise, I think we'll just say maybe keep an eye on the Planet Zoo channels.
Yeah. Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out, and we'll see you in the future.
We will see you in the future.
Awesome. Thank you for joining.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.